Auditor Ball, you've done a tremendous job exposing waste and fraud in Kentucky. In your quest to determine all of this Medicaid fraud, which I've been screaming about for years in Kentucky, we support Medicaid in Kentucky. You're from a poor Medicaid-dependent region in the state, just like I am. We want to support the program, but there's so much fraud and mismanagement, in my opinion, in the Medicaid program in Kentucky, and we're just trying to get the backs of the taxpayers, and your work has been phenomenal. Out of curiosity, has Governor Beshear worked with you any during your audit? Were they helpful in turning over information or anything to help come to the conclusions that you came to with respect to the amount of fraud?
That's a good question, because I really do believe these are nonpartisan issues and we should be able to work together. Unfortunately, I have to say it's not been a great system of cooperation. Boots on the ground people have been helpful, but when it comes to rising levels of leadership, it does get to be more difficult to get information from them, and it's actually only gotten more difficult as time has gone by. So the unfortunate answer is no. It's actually been disappointing that I've not had good cooperation from the top level of the Beshear administration.
Do they dispute the findings? I know you came out with this a few weeks ago. Has there been any communication between the Beshear administration and the auditor's office?
So that's a good question. Their response was mostly that it's not unique to Kentucky, that this happens in other places as well, which in my view, and that's true, it actually does happen in other places as well, but I think that that attitude makes it less likely to be addressed. Just because it happens somewhere else doesn't mean that it's not serious and not important. And
you're exactly right, and the governor's right. It's happening everywhere. We're trying to do something about it. We're serious about it. Dr. Olika mentioned the task force that J.D. Vance will lead. We're serious about trying to do something about this. And there's just an attitude among a lot of politicians, and I'm not going to be partisan in here, Mr. Chairman, because you don't want you want this to be a good bipartisan hearing, but there's just an attitude among a lot of governors and a lot of big city mayors that, well, it's okay, it happens everywhere, it's no big deal, it's you know, why do you care? It's just government money, it comes down like manna from heaven. I mean, that's the attitude that a lot of these officials have. So I just want to publicly thank you for the work you're doing. It's so essential. We have an independently elected auditor in Kentucky. Not every state does. I'm glad that we do. It's worked out well in this instance, and I hope that the Kentucky General Assembly will take some of your findings and work to reform Medicaid in Kentucky, because I don't think it's going to happen administratively, at least over the next 2 years. So